Hey guys, Dr. J here. This is episode 20 of my Dark Souls Remastered walkthrough series. In this series, I will be defeating all of the enemies, collecting all of the items, and talking about the story and lore of the game. In this episode, we will be exploring the demon ruins and lost Izalith. Before going back to the Daughter of Chaos bonfire, there are a couple of things we can do. First, we should warp to the Sunlight Altar bonfire. We will need to come here to progress Solaire's questline, but we can also use this opportunity to obtain another miracle.
You have done well. Indeed you have. You've a strong arm, strong faith, and most importantly, a strong heart. I am in awe, really. Yes. What do you think? Why not join me as a warrior of the sun, righteous knights, guardians of all that is good, in the name of the Lord of Sunlight? Only if it would please you, of course. Well? Oh, magnificent. I knew you would fancy it. Then join the Covenant. Here, stay still for a moment.
I will go ahead and join the Covenant. We're going to have to do it to obtain the miracle anyway.
And there we are. Now, just say a prayer at the altar of sunlight, right there. Then you shall know the brilliance of our sun. Oh, hello there. Exhilarating, is it not? The power of the sun. I am blessed to have found such a brave companion. Oh, hello.
Now, we're still short a few sunlight medals, so I'll be duping the ones I currently have. If you don't want to use the dupe glitch, don't worry about it. We're just a few minutes away from reaching the sunlight medal farming spot anyway. We'll need to offer 10 sunlight medals to upgrade our rank to +1. We'll need one more miracle from this altar, but we can only receive it in New Game Plus. Also, when you get to farming or duping the sunlight medals, make sure you have at least 10 left. We'll need them for New Game Plus. Anyway, now we'll return to Firelink Shrine. Sieglinde will be there. I'm not sure if we need to talk with her when she moves to Firelink Shrine, but I did it just in case.
He has a knack for that. If you just stay put.
Okay, now I'll change my attunement slots a bit. I'll replace Lightning Spear with Great Lightning Spear. Then I'll switch out one of my heal miracles for the Flash Sweat Pyromancy. Using Flash Sweat isn't really necessary, but it will save us some time when we are exploring the demon ruins. Okay, we're now ready to go to the Daughter of Chaos bonfire and start exploring the demon ruins. First, we'll have to switch our covenant back to the Chaos Servant Covenant. Unfortunately, since we abandoned it earlier, our rank dropped by 1. So, in order to get it back to 2, we'll need to sacrifice 20 more humanities. I'm only doing this since I want to save Solaire, and this will also give us easier access to the Sunlight Meadow farming spot. Since she is a Firekeeper anyway, I also upgraded my Estus Flask with the Firekeeper Soul we found in Big Head Logan's cell. Okay, there's nothing else we need to do here, so we can now enter the demon ruins. Since we already killed the ceaseless discharge, the lava level will already be down, and we can fully explore the area. Since I have a bit of souls left, I will also upgrade my vitality again. Right, so we'll be going down this slope now. We can already see the many Taurus demons down there. Unfortunately, we'll have to kill all of them. But before we get to them, there is an item I'd like to collect first, and a Capra demon I'll be killing. this is also the path to the rest of the demon ruins, so we'll return here once we've dealt with the Taurus demons. The item is just an itemized saw, by the way. Unfortunately, we barely don't one-shot the Capra demons, so I'll occasionally be taking a hit or two. It's not a big deal, they can't one-shot us, and it's not like their attacks are unavoidable or anything. It's just that I've become really lazy since I've gotten the great size. So the way we are going to be dealing with the Taurus demons is by pulling one of them with the longbow, killing him, pulling another one, killing that one as well, and repeating that until all of them are dead. As an added benefit for killing all of the Taurus demons, it's almost certain that you also get the demon's great axe. Although it's not a weapon that we really need, so it doesn't matter if we get it or not. Anyway, the reason why we are killing all of the Taurus demons is because there are a couple of items in the lava here. We can come back later when we have an item that will make us basically immune to walking in lava. But it is possible to get both of them if we stack enough fire resistance. And the way I'm going to do it is by equipping Quelana's armor set and using the Flash Sweat Pyromancy. Given our current health, it should be just enough for us to be able to collect both of those items. But like I said, it's not necessary to collect them right now. I'm only doing it because we are in the area anyway, so I wouldn't need to come back here later. The first one is just an itemized saw, and it's fairly easy to reach. For the second one, however, I will be equipping a Ring of Sacrifice, because it is very possible that, after collecting it, I die before reaching solid ground. Although, now that I'm editing this video, I realize that I should have gone on the other side of the lava here. That way, I would have had to spend way less time walking on lava. But either way, I managed to survive and can now switch back to my usual armor set and return to the place where we fought the Capra demon. Oh, by the way, the second item that we collected is the Chaos Flame Ember. We can give it to Vamos and he'll then be able to modify our weapons to become Chaos weapons. If we keep going down this path, eventually we'll get invaded by Knight Kirk. So once we reach a certain point, we should return and wait for him to invade us. Doing so will give us enough time to go behind him and start off the fight with a backstab. It's not necessary, we can kill him with a couple of hits from our great size anyway, but it does make the fight a little bit easier. I also got his spiked shield and barbed straight sword. Those items are not guaranteed drops, so it's quite lucky that I got them. Anyway, now we have to kill quite a few Capra demons. That shouldn't be particularly difficult, but it is a bit time-consuming. You could just run past them and use the safe quit method to drop their aggro, but that's not going to save you too much time compared to just killing them. The next boss fog gate is straight ahead of us, but there are still quite a few things we'll need to do before we get there. We should collect this itemized saw here, and right below us is one of the next bosses. Unfortunately, we can't do anything about him right now, so we'll just have to leave him be and pick up these couple of green Titanite shards here. Next, we should kill that rock worm, so we can use the bonfire over there. Rock worms are not particularly difficult to deal with. As long as we can kill them from a distance, they have a pretty nasty acid spew attack that deals heavy durability damage to all of our equipped items. We could still repair our equipment afterwards, of course, but it's best to just make our life easier and kill them from a distance. Here is another look at the Centipede demon. And now we should go down these stairs towards the boss fog gate. There are a few stone demons we'll have to kill, as well as a Taurus demon. After killing him, I dealt with the rockworm to our right first, and then continued along the path to the left. On that path, there are several more Taurus demons. The only difficulty here is that the path is so narrow, so we should be extra careful when fighting them. But other than that, there's nothing particularly new here. Fortunately, we can just run past the second one and fight him where we have a little bit more room. Several rockworms will appear on our way to that chest. I killed most of them with my great lightning spear, but I didn't have enough casts for the last one, so I just used my longbow to kill him. Obviously, that took a bit longer than the lightning spears, but it's not like he could do anything about it. After I was done with them, I went back to the chest and got the large flame ember. We can give this ember as well to blacksmith Vamos. With it, he can upgrade our fire weapons all the way to +10. Now we should return to the staircase and continue towards the boss fog gate. Before we reach it, however, we should turn right, kill this Capra demon, who also dropped the demon great machete for me, and pick up the itemized soul here. I also aggroed some stone demons, so I had to kill them as well. Neither the demon great machete nor the demon's great axe are required for any of the achievements. We should continue going towards the boss fog gate, but before entering it, we should enter the hole in the wall on our right. There is a shortcut to Lost Izalith that we can only open if we are members of the Chaos Servant Covenant, and our rank is at least 2. This is also where we can farm Sunlight Meadows. First, we need to drop down onto this route and then keep going all the way to this door. There are going to be several Chaos Bugs here. They are the ones that drop the Sunlight Meadows. They have a 3% base chance of dropping one, which is really not that bad. After killing all of these, we can approach this door, interact with it, and the shortcut to Lost Izalith will open now. There are some more chaos bugs beyond the door, but the one we are most interested in is the red-eyed one that drops the Sunlight Maggot Helm. Not only does the Sunlight Maggot provide light similar to the Cast Light spell, but killing him will also ensure that Solaire stays alive. There's also a crystal lizard here that I failed to kill. Oh, and we got our first Sunlight Meadow drop. I save quit in order to make the crystal lizard appear again, and then killed him. Eventually, we are done here and should return to the boss fog gate. We could alternatively go straight to the Bed of Chaos boss, skipping the other 2 bosses, but we need to kill at least the next one, the demon Firesage, because he will drop the demon's catalyst, and that's a weapon that we need for the Knight's Honor achievement. Just like any other boss, I started off with Power Within, then went through the fog gate and used the Sunlight Blade miracle. Because I waited too long before casting the miracle, I almost got hit by his first attack, but after that, our insane damage completely decimated him. I picked up the demon's catalyst that I just told you about and continued going forward. In front of us, is going to be a large staircase. We should first go up that staircase. At the top of it, we'll find a shortcut that will lead us right back to the Daughter of Chaos bonfire. There's going to be quite a lot of stone demons along the way. These three are guarding an item, more precisely, an itemized soul. We are done with the stone demons and can go up this final flight of stairs and reach an elevator that will bring us right next to the Daughter of Chaos bonfire. I rested there, but I shouldn't have, because now we'll have to kill all those stone demons again. And there's another bonfire at the bottom of the stairs. On the way there, I'd like to talk about the demon Firesage. The only thing that we know about him is from the description of the demon's catalyst. It says that the demon Firesage was the first demon and the last master of the original fire arts, before the Witch of Izalith was engulfed by chaos, creating pyromancy. It also looks like the demon Firesage, similarly to the Taurus demon and the Capra demon, is not the only one of his kind. And I'm not talking about the Asylum demon, which is just a clone created by the Bed of Chaos, but we also met the Stray demon, who had very similar appearance and attack patterns to the demon Firesage. Also, both of them used the Izalith catalyst, so it is very likely that the Stray demon is a contemporary of the demon Firesage. Anyway, we're just about to reach the next boss fight. This time, it will be against the Centipede demon. We also have Solaire's summoning sign here, but I'm not going to be using him. He is not going to be of much help in this fight. I'm also not going to be pre-buffing. This fight is going to be a bit different than our usual boss fights. First, we should run through the lava all the way to the right. There is a patch of land that's quite a bit bigger than the one at the entrance of this arena. This will make the fight much easier. Now that we are here, we can go ahead and buff ourselves. The item here is just a couple of green Titanite shards. Now, killing the boss should be fairly easy. However, I got fairly bad RNG, and he just kept using the same attack that could not be punished, while still staying in the lava where I couldn't reach him. Eventually though, he got out of the lava, and I proceeded to quickly decimate him. Killing him got us the orange chart ring, which greatly reduces the damage we take from lava. I immediately equipped that ring and ran straight towards the cave in front of us. Inside that cave, we can find another bonfire, as well as Solaire sitting near it, crestfallen. If we didn't kill that red-eyed chaos bug, that would have been our last conversation with Solaire. But because we did it, he's safe now. We'll still have to talk once more with him. Next time we meet him, we'll be at those Chaos Bugs location, but this time we'll go there through Lost Izalith. Okay, so after repairing my equipment, I continued down this path and went through the lava for a bit until I reached this route. We'll be following this route for quite a while, but eventually we'll see an item. In order to reach it, we'll have to jump from this route. The item is another itemized soul. After picking it up, we should go across the lava again until we reach this route. The dragon butt-looking enemies are called bounding demons. Killing them is quite difficult, but fortunately their aggro radius is quite small, so you don't have to fight them if you don't want to. After picking up the second itemized soul, we should enter this building and open this chest. Inside it, we'll find yet another itemized soul. Then we should exit the building, kill this stone demon, and then run around the building until we reach another route. This route will bring us to the building in front of us. Here we'll find a Twin Humanities. After picking it up, we should drop down and then turn around and enter the building. The wall here is actually illusory and hides the bonfire inside it. After resting at the bonfire, we should exit the building and run around to the other side again. On the way there, we'll have to kill another stone demon. Afterwards, we should enter the lava and go towards this mount-looking thing. Behind the giant root, we'll find a couple of items. Those are just divine blessings, so if you don't want to waste time coming to get them, don't feel obligated to do so. After picking them up, we'll need to run through the lava again until we reach the building with the bonfire. I then healed all the damage I took from running through the lava and went to the side of the building where the entrance to the bonfire is. It's also where we dropped down from the upper floor. When we get here, we'll need to run towards this ruin and start running on this route again. This was the last time we needed to walk on lava. We should keep following this route until the end and then start killing the stone demons here. There's quite a lot of them, but eventually we'll reach a staircase. After we pick it up, we should go up the staircase. At the top, we'll find a new type of enemy. They're called Chaos Eaters. They go down from a single swipe of my great scythe. They have a pretty nasty grab attack and can also spew acid that can corrode your equipment, but are otherwise not particularly difficult to kill. There is another itemized soul here that we can collect after killing this stone demon. After that, we should go around, kill another stone demon, and then try to drop down onto the route below us. The item that we can pick up here is a rare ring of sacrifice. Then we'll have to go all the way up the stairs again, and this time we should keep going up the stairs until we reach presumably one of Quelana's sisters. Though she has the same armor set as her, I'm kinda doubtful whether this truly is one of the Witch of Izalith's daughters. We'll also get invaded by Knight Kirk for the third and final time. Now we'll be able to pick up his armor set from a place near the Fair Lady. We should also pick up the Izalith catalyst that Quelana's sister dropped. This fog gate leads to the boss of this area, but we are not going to enter it yet. There are still quite a few things we'll need to do first. We'll start with getting the Chaos Fire Whip Pyromancy from this chest here. Now there are only 2 Pyromancies left before we can unlock the Bond of a Pyromancer achievement. Now we should return a bit and go down the route on our left. There are quite a few stone demons down there that we'll need to kill again. I'll fast forward this part, but once they are all dead, we should go across this bridge. There's going to be a Titanite demon there. Not only is he the most powerful Titanite demon in the game, but he's also the only one that respawns. So you can farm him for Demon Titanite if you want to. He actually gave me more trouble than most of the bosses, but that's of course because I didn't use any of my buffs. Anyways, after killing him, we reached the shortcut between the Demon Ruins and Lost Izalith. We're going there just so we can talk with Solaire and finish his quest line. Okay, he's dead, finally. Now let's continue. Whether we saved Solaire or not, he will be there. The only difference is that if we didn't kill the red-eyed chaos bug, we'd have to fight Solaire now.
Was it all a lie? Have I done this all for nothing? Oh, my dear son. What now? What should I do? My son. My dear, dear son.
And that's the end of his quest line. Actually, that's not quite true. Now that we've saved him, we can summon him for the last boss fight against Lord Gwyn. Now that this is all wrapped up, it's time to get back across the bridge and continue Siegmeyer's quest line as well. In order to do that, we need to keep going forward and enter this tunnel. When we do so, the floor will collapse. It's best to stick to the left, so you can drop on this route and keep following it until we reach Siegmeyer. After talking with him a couple more times, he wants to jump down in the pit and fight these Chaos Eaters alone. There could be several outcomes of this fight. If we kill all of the Chaos Eaters down there before he loses more than half of his health, his quest line will continue. If he loses more than half of his health, he will die and give you the speckled stone plate ring. And if we kill all of the Chaos Eaters before talking with him, he'll get depressed and end his quest, but he'll still give us the speckled stone plate ring. In a sense, that's probably the best outcome for him. Right now, I'm killing all but one of the Chaos Eaters. To ensure that he has at least 50% of his health remaining, I'm actually going to wound the last of the Chaos Eaters as well, just to ensure that there aren't any surprises. Now we can go ahead and talk with him a couple of times.
Drifted away. Must be the warmth. Well, what's on your mind? No, don't tell me. Those monsters making life difficult for you? You need not be ashamed. We're all in the same boat, you know. I really have run up quite a debt to you. Perhaps the time has come. Friend, I have an idea. A good one, really. I will rush those dire fiends, and you can slip away in the confusion. Please, friend. I owe you much more than this. By the honor of the Knights of Katarina, allow me to assist you. And now, I go. Don't be slow. Come on! Over here, you fiends! Perish, foul creatures! I am Siegmeyer of Katarina, and you shall feel my wrath!
Oh, and something I forgot to say is that I also equipped the Rusted Iron Ring. The poison swamp down there is the same as the one in Lower Blighttown. I also forgot that he'll jump in the pit only after we do that. I'm pretty sure that's something that has been changed in the remastered version. Now that we are down here, we should leave this Chaos Eater to Siegmeyer and instead go for this one. I'm not sure if it counts for the quest, but I'd rather be safe and kill it. Then I picked up an itemized soul, a couple of green Titanite shards and a couple of red Titanite chunks. Then I talked with Siegmeyer again. The next time we meet him will be in Ash Lake.
Once again? Oh, thank goodness. I'm exhausted. I think I'll have a rest. Oh, don't you worry. The ground below me is my pillow. I'll recover shortly.
We're still not done with this area though. There are a few items that we can pick up here. First, we'll start by going this way. At the end of this corridor, we'll find a set of stairs. Just as we usually do, we'll go up the stairs. At the top, we'll find another Chaos Eater, along with another red Titanite chunk. Then we'll return to the Poison Swamp, take a left here, then a right, and then another left. At the end of this tunnel, we'll find a chest. It contains the only red Titanite slab that you can just pick up. Although there are other ways of getting a red Titanite slab, this is by far the easiest one. There's nothing else left to do in Lost Izalith, so we should get out of this swamp and finally go fight the boss. I'm also going to use a purple moss clump to clear the poison, since we are not going to be entering the poison swamp anymore. And likewise, I'm going to switch to my Ring of the Sun's Firstborn. Now we just need to follow this route and go back upstairs. The next boss fight is a fairly annoying one, but there is a very easy strat you can use. It's basically foolproof. So the way this boss fight works is that you need to destroy the two roots, I guess you can call them, on both sides of the boss's main body. After you destroy each of them, you can save quit. When you return, you'll be outside the boss arena, but that root you've destroyed will stay destroyed. So you can just re-enter, go down the slide, and destroy the other one. After destroying the first one, certain parts of the floor will crumble. So you have to memorize where that floor crumbles, so you don't fall to your death. Although, if you're fast enough, you can save quit while you're falling, and you get sent back outside the boss arena. Still, that's a pretty poorly designed fight. But the important thing is to kill the boss. There's nothing much to comment on this fight, so I will leave you to it. And that's it. That's the entire boss fight. We'll unlock an achievement, get the last of the souls we needed for the Lord vessel, and then warp out of here. First, we should return to the Daughter of Chaos bonfire, and then go visit Quelana again. I will just skip to when we get to her.
Outstanding. You have done very well. Thank you. I am blessed to have met you. I suppose I can call you fool no longer. I can hardly thank you enough. Please take this. It is all of me.
Okay, so we got the Fire Tempest Pyromancy for killing her mother, and now I'll also buy the Undead Report that I didn't buy the last time I was here. If we've done everything up till now correctly, it will unlock the Bond of a Pyromancer achievement. I'll also upgrade my Pyromancy Flame all the way to Ascended +5. Just for the heck of it, we really don't need to. It takes quite a lot of souls to be able to upgrade it all the way there. So I'll be popping some of my itemized souls. And with that, we're officially done with Quelana.
I'm blessed to have met you. I suppose I can call you fool no longer. Now go. Don't you dare let yourself go hollow, lest my time spent on you be wasted.
Now I'll use a homeward bone, which will warp me back to the bed of chaos, since that was the last bonfire I rested at. The last thing I'll do in today's episode is warp back to Fireling Shrine. I think this is a good place to end today's episode. In the next episode, we'll be doing some cleanup stuff, and we'll also be unlocking all but 3 of the achievements. Thank you for watching this video, and if it was helpful to you, I would very much appreciate it if you could press the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and leave a comment down below.